Good afternoon from our studio. It's 12 and here is the world news from 100.9 FM. First headlines. Nigerian Communications asks license to comply with telecoms regulations. Mawa says drug abuse, trafficking under control in Nigeria. Corporate Affairs Commission set to block fraudulent registration application. On Metro News, 25 asks 50-year-old driver to death in Ogun State. On entertainment news, actress Wunmi Toriola accused by nanny of cursing and brutalizing her. On sports news, in tennis, British tennis player Cameron Norrie secures historic titles at Indian Wells. Stay tuned for the details. I am Sarah Olushusi. Welcome back. Now the news in full. The Executive Vice Chairman, Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Umar Dambata, has urged telecoms licenses to comply with the provision of extant laws, subsidiary legislation, and other regulatory frameworks put in place by the Commission. Professor Dambata gave the charge at a two-day tripartite dialogue of the Commission tagged Talk to the Regulator Forum, which held in Kano State. He said that this is to ensure a more competitive and sustainable telecom sector in Nigeria. The Commission Vice Chairman said, while the Commission continues to engender effective regulatory environment, there is a need for licenses to support several initiatives carefully designed to enhance market opportunities for all its licenses. He also briefed the licenses about some activities which the Commission is pursuing to further facilitate the achievement of its regulatory mandate. Chairman National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, retired Brigadier General Bubamawa, has said that the problem of drug abuse and trafficking in Nigeria is on its way to being under control. Mawa in New York said that with the support from the federal government, foreign partners and stakeholders, that Nigeria would win the war against drug abuse and trafficking. It described the problem of drugs in Nigeria as a ravaging epidemic, saying it is for the reason that the agency remain upstanding to do their best with what they have and with the support they have been receiving from the federal government. Baba noted that the agency planned to go to the local government for sensitization, adding that they at this moment with the size of the workforce, but with the approval of the president, have recruited more personnel. On Metro News, a 25-year-old man, BC Omoni, was weekend arrested by operatives of Ogun State Police Command for alleged killing a 50-year-old man, Akinyemi Wahab Alani, popularly known as Ajiolokmo. He met at his woman friend's house. The Ogun Police Command spokesman, DSP Abimbola Oyemi, who disclosed this to newsmen in Abeokuta, the state capital, yesterday, said that the suspects were arrested following a distress call received by the police in Owode Egbado Divisional Headquarters that a young man has macheted another man to death in Agility Town in Yewa South local government area of the state. Oyemi added that upon the distress call, the DPO Owode Egbado CSP Olabisi Lepute mobilized the divisional patrol team to the scene where the suspect was arrested and the victim was rushed to hospital but was confirmed dead by the doctor on duty. On entertainment news, actress Wunmi Toriola's nanny, Moturayo Aziz, has described how she was beaten and cursed over the fact that she took care of the actress' son. As reported by newsmen, Aziz felt the boy after school hours and took him outside to play. When she noticed that was running a temperature, she gave him some drugs. Wumiola tells us a side of the story. The actress, who was monitoring the house on her phone, saw the moment and became angry, seeing as Aziz did not seek permission. Aziz noted that she apologized, but Toriola further accused her of deliberately drugging her son so that he could sleep. The events that followed after was not pleasant for the nanny, as the actress beat her up at different times within and outside the estate, locked her in a room, and her husband also called in a soldier who was wiped her and used an electric choker on her. The actress reportedly took her to the station, and on her way back home in the middle of the road threw her things on the road and started beating her again. The people who witnessed the scene advised her to go to the station to report. Umitoriola tells her version. According to reports, the actress denied beating the nanny and noted that her son had slept for days before, and her suspicion was raised when she saw Aziz giving him drugs. She had learned that neighbors have reported that the nanny used to beat the boy outside the house because the camera is inside. The actress added that all her husband did was call the police to pick Aziz up to write a statement at the station, and noted that she even begged on her behalf. Now, she said she will open the case, also take the case to Panti because she has all the evidence of what she did. Now let's join Kemi Ojediro on Sports News.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sport News on Tungba 100.9 FM. I am Kemi Ojediran. In tennis, Cameron Norrie became the first British tennis player to win the prestigious Indian Wells tournament by fighting back for a storming 3-set victory on Sunday. Norrie beat Nicolas Balislaville 3-6, 6-4, 6-1 in the final to cap his breakout year with victory in tennis' unofficial fifth major. The 26-year-old lifted the title after an hour and 49 minutes, recovering after being down a break at 3-1 in the second set to secure a second career title in his finest year on the circuit. Norrie, who had started the week ranked 26, is now guaranteed a top 20 position and has become the new British number one. Speaking on the court after the match, Norrie said the title means so much to him and it is his biggest title. He is so happy that he can't describe how he feels right now. Norrie won his first title in Mexico in July and has recorded 6 finals this year. The man who also has this feat is world number one Novak Djokovic. And that's all on Sport News on Tungba 100.9 FM. I am Kemi Ojediro. Let's get back to Sarah Olushisi for the rest of the news. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful afternoon ahead.
Welcome back from the sports news. The Corporate Affairs Commission has expressed its determination to block suspected fraudulent applications aimed at registering new companies similar to existing ones, trying to take over lands belonging to others. Corporate Affairs Commission, in a statement issued in Abuja by its head of media, Mr. Rashid, said that high incidence of applications with names closely similar to existing ones were recorded recently. The statement quoted that the Registrar General of the Commission, Alhaji Gaba Abubakar, as stating that these are the customer stakeholders forum held in Lagos, pointed out that the measure was to further boost the federal government's fight against corruption. According to Abubakar, the commission will continue to remain vigilant to ensure that fraudsters don't take over other people's land. And before we go, let's consider this quote. According to Mark Twain, stay away from those people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. And here are the recaps of the news headlines once again. Nigeria Communications asks licensees to comply with telecoms regulations. On national news, Mawa says drug abuse trafficking under control in Nigeria. Corporate Affairs Commission set to block fraudulent registration application. On Metro News, 25 years, act 50-year-old driver to death in Ogun State. On entertainment news, actress Wumi Toriola accused by Nani of cursing and brutalizing her. On sports news in tennis, British tennis player Cameron Norrie secures historic title at Indian Wells. And that's end the world news at 12 from Tungba 100.9 FM. You can watch us live at Tungba FM Live on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Tungba FM, on YouTube, Tungba FM. This news was edited by Olayemi Akoni. I am Sarah Olushusi. Many thanks for listening. Good afternoon.